Hello! Welcome to another video. I'm Jason. Today we're gonna plant sweet potatoes. Okay, I got my bed all set up here. I don't know how quite big these are. These are like 12 by 4s, I believe, but I have just added some peat moss to about the top 2 inches and raked it all around so my sweet potatoes do a little better. Got organic compost, peat moss, sand. You can see I got my tater pots right there all lined up, getting ready to go in. Now that's it's a faster variety. It's a Georgia Jet, so they're around 90 to 100 days. It's almost mid-July here in Minnesota, so my potatoes probably won't be quite as big as I'd like, but that's what I get for planting them late. All right, let's go ahead and make a trench for our taters. All right, we got our trench made. It's roughly 4 to 5 inches, about the depth of our pot we're going to be transplanting. Now, a good sign that you're still going to get a crop is when your sweet potatoes are almost the size of your middle finger when they're already in the 4-inch pot. So, before we plant that, we're going to go ahead and put down some compost right into that trench. You guys know me, I love my manure. We're going to be using our awesome Creekside stuff again today. I just get a nice generous handful, just put a nice spreading right out into those trenches. Now these trenches are roughly a foot apart because I'm going to attempt to get some pepper plants in over there. It might not work because I'm going to make all the sweet potatoes flow outside the bed this way. So we're gonna have a chance that this stuff is all gonna work. I'm a little cramped on space this year, so this is how it's gonna be. All right, I'll get the rest of the compost down and then we'll get our potato plants going. All right, we got our trench pretty much how we want it. So we're gonna go ahead and just give that a little work. Now this compost manure is 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 on the MPK scale. So this definitely will not burn your plants whatsoever and give them a nice little bit of food to eat right as they're rooting in. It's gonna take these guys probably a week to probably start taking off. All right. So we're gonna start with this guy right here. And you can obviously see these tater plants are ready to go. Now I grew all these sweet potato vines all from slips. I got another video on my YouTube channel. It shows you exactly how to do that. So we're gonna stick that guy right in the ground. Now I like to leave a little bit of space in between the bed and the plant, so if some potatoes start forming right in here, they're not gonna be smashed up against the wall and possibly rot. See, these aren't quite as big, but those are right there getting ready to go. We're gonna stick that guy right in the ground there. Now just remember that moles, voles, and mice absolutely love sweet potatoes. I mean, even in this state right there, if they find this without it being sprayed or nothing, they're gonna eat those little sweet potatoes right up to nothing and then just keep munching on the roots, because the roots are what makes the sweet potato, and the roots are all pretty much, even when they're white and stringy, they taste good to these guys. So if I find moles or voles, I'm hoping the compost will be a little bit of smell, but I'll come in here with like some smelly fox urine or something, and I'll spray right around the base of the plant and then give it a little water. That'll soak in, and those moles and voles and mice, they won't even want to touch it. Go ahead and bury these guys right up to about the height of where they are right in the pot. It's okay if you bury them a little deeper because they will develop roots. See this guy? He's got some decent ones too, so we want to, you can see actually those small roots right there, those are all going to turn into sweet potatoes. And that's what they love to eat right there, as do we. So I'm going roughly, oh, it's about 14 inches between them. So they have plenty of room to make potatoes. All right, let's get the rest of these guys in the ground. Oh yeah, these are looking good. They are ready. Oh yeah, full of little baby taters. Look at that. Another one ready to go. Sir. Now you want to start making your slips early. I think I started doing mine in February this year. Check out that other video I got on my channel. It shows you exactly how to do it with the slips. Another one rearing to go. Well, at least we know we're going to get some, even if they're not that big. Well, we got a good, well, let's see here, August, September, 2.5, almost 3 months of growing season, so hopefully they will take off. Now, I'm not going to give these guys any fertilizer except for that cow manure that I put in here. And then probably, oh, mid-August, maybe the second week in August, I'll come back and I'll give them some fish fertilizer and some magnesium sulfate. Just to keep that little bit of nitrogen level up, a little bit of phosphorus and potassium, and then adding the magnesium sulfate for obviously magnesium. And the fish fertilizer also gives quite a bit of calcium. So if you're using fish fertilizer, you're probably good on calcium. Yep, another guy right there roaring to go. That's encouraging. And that guy over here. There, that looks pretty good. Now don't forget to water these guys. They like to be wet. And if you're lucky, you'll get a really, really pretty purple and white flower on them. Okay, so we got them all on the ground. I'll get them watered in here fairly soon. And that's about all it takes. You can grow your own sweet potatoes at home. from a store-bought potato all the way to here. And I do recommend organic sweet potatoes, because then you're guaranteed that they're not going to be sprayed with a growth inhibitor, which a lot of them are if they're not organic. But I got these regular ones from Hy-Vee and just stuck them in water. They started spurting out in probably 3 to 4 weeks. Cut them off the main mother potato, stick them in some water so they develop roots. They'll have roots in like a week. And then you pot them right up into your little 3-inch pots, or you can go directly into your raised beds, or if you're growing in pots, But make sure you're getting something that's going to grow well in your climate. Again, we're in Minnesota and we have a shorter season, but we definitely can grow sweet potatoes. So until next time, give me a like if you learned something, checked out this video, subscribe to my channel so you can see all my gardening videos. Till next time, Jason from Toadstool Gardens. Happy growing.